Start seated on your mat. Your right arm goes out straight as you pull your hand in towards you. And flip your palm face up, and you're going to inhale and exhale for each finger as you bend it back towards you. And then bend your thumb back towards your forearm and move over to your left hand, stretching your wrist and then taking an inhale and an exhale for each finger. And then stretch your thumb towards your forearm. Bring your head to the left and rotate your head down your chest and over to the right, and then back over to the left. Back to your right. Exhale and bring it to your left. Now hold your head to the side, and you can walk your right arm out on the mat for a nice neck stretch here. Bring your head over to the right side as you walk your left arm out on the mat. Come into a Malasana squat on your mat. If your heels do not reach the mat, you can put a blanket or some blocks underneath of your heels. You're going to bring your hands to prayer and let your legs relax in, and then push your elbows out as they push your knees out. So inhale and exhale as you push out. Inhale to let them come to neutral, and exhale to push out. Two more. Stay in your Malasana squat, and you're going to place your palms directly in front of you on your mat and push your hips up. This will stretch your hamstrings here, so if it feels like it's a bit too much, you can always keep your knees bent. Feel free to rock side to side here. Come back down into your Malasana squat and push back up. We're going to do this 7 more times. Exhale as you push up, and inhale as you come down. Bend your knees here and let your head and neck relax, and then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Step to the top of your mat. Arms go up as we inhale. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale as your hands come down to the mat. Hold your breath and step back to plank. Inhale to plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog, and exhale through down dog. Inhale, your right leg goes up. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale as your arms go up, and exhale as you bring your hands back down to the mat. Step back into the plank with an option to float your foot into chaturanga, to up dog, and exhale through down dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale as your arms go up. Exhale as they come down to the mat. Option to float your left foot down into Chaturanga. Inhale through up dog and exhale through down dog. Pedal out your legs here a couple of times. Lower your knees on the mat and come to a balancing table. We're going to extend our right arm and our left leg and then pull them in as your elbow and knee touch in the middle. Extend your left arm and right leg now and then pull them in so your knee and your elbow meet in the middle. Toes come together on the mat, knees go wide as you press back into a wide-legged child's pose. Move your arms over to the left side of your mat. Your right arm should be straight as you feel a big stretch in the right side body. And then move your hands over to the right side of your mat. Left arm is straight as you feel this in the left side body. Come up to a plank position. You're going to pull your right leg in close to your elbow and then extend it straight over to the side. Your left arm goes up to the sky as you reach and then thread that arm underneath of your waist. So inhale up, thread it through. Inhale to go up, exhale to thread it through. Bring your foot back to the mat. Exhale through Chaturanga, inhale through up dog, and then exhale through down dog. We're going to go to the other side. So your left knee comes in close to your right arm and then extend that straight out to the side. Right arm goes up as we inhale and exhale as we thread our arm through. One more. Hand comes back to the mat. As you step your left foot back, you can stay in down dog or take your flow. Inhale to plank, exhale through Chaturanga, inhale through up dog, and exhale through down dog. Come down to seated position on your mat for a boat pose. Your feet go flat on the mat. Bend your knees. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Engage your core as you lift your legs here. Bring your hands back behind you, fingertips facing towards you, and extend your legs and then bend them. Inhale to extend, exhale to bend. Cross your ankles in front of you and bring your hands to the mat as you push up. And then come to stand facing the long edge of your mat for some goddess squats. So your feet go 45 degrees out. Engage your core and tuck your pelvis as you bend into your knees. Inhale to bend and exhale to straighten your legs. Make sure you're feeling that pinch at the top of your glutes when you come up. 3 more, and then we're going to hold for 10 seconds in a goddess squat. So come on down in your squat and hold here. Arms can come to prayer in front of you. Take a deep breath. You'll be able to feel your heart rate coming up here. Come up to stand. You can shake your legs out a bit here. We're going to face the long edge of our mat again as we go into some side lunges. So feet go wide apart. Your toes should be square to the front of the long edge of your mat. Come to center and twist and reach to your opposite foot. Bend your leg as you twist, and twist deep right here so you can get your core nice and warm. Come to the top of your mat to take a flow. Inhale, your arms go up. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift with a flat back. Hold your breath in as you step back to plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog and exhale through down dog. Roll up into a plank position. Your right foot is going to go out to the side, and then your left foot out to the side. Make sure your hips stay low here and that your core is engaged. One more time each side. Bring your knees to the mat and exhale to push back into a child's pose. Bring your feet to the mat and walk your feet up to your hands for a forward fold, and then roll up. We're going to get our heart rate going now, so start with some air squats. We'll do this for 20 seconds, and then we'll take a break for 10 as we go into our next workout. Push your tempo here to get your heart rate up. Two more here. Take a breath as we get set for our next one, which is going to be alternating lunges. So stand at the top of your mat, right leg goes back into a lunge, and then step up as your left leg goes back. Make sure we're really keeping the tempo up here. We want to keep our heart rate up. Take a breath. We're going to get set for the next one. Come down to your mat on all fours, float your knees up, and then you're going to kick your right leg through to the left side, and then your left leg out through the right side. You can tap your heels on the ground. I like to do that to make sure my kick through is going all the way through. Come up to standing and take a breath. We're going to do standing bicycles. So your hands are going to come up to your temples, and you're going to bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee and crunch through the side. Make sure that your back is straight and you're not hunched over. And when you twist, your supporting leg should be squeezing the glute. Let me set this timer where I can see it better. And then we're going to do that round one more time. So air squats are coming up. So go ahead and start those and keep your tempo up. Fast paced here. We want to keep our heart rate up. Two more squats. Ten-second break to get into our next one, which is alternating lunges. Start at the top of your mat and start with your right leg back, and then step up and bring your left leg back. Go ahead and stop to take your break. Take a deep breath. We're going to come into our side kick throughs. Float your knees and then kick through the right side to the left, left side to the right. Come up to standing, get ready for our bicycle. Hands go to temples as we crunch to the sides, elbow goes to opposite knee. That's it for our first round. Good job, guys. We're gonna take a tree pose here just so we can kind of bring our heart rate down. Bring your right foot up and take 4 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Two more deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Then we'll go to the other side. Take 4 deep breaths on this side. Inhale through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. We're going to take a 20-second break, grab some water, and I'll meet you back on the mat. Now that we kind of know what we're doing, there's no surprises here. Inhale, exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale as you hold your breath and step back into a plank. Exhale as you come down through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog and exhale through down dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, it comes between your hands. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms down to the mat. Option to float your right foot as you exhale down into chaturanga. Inhale through up dog and exhale through down dog. Inhale, left foot goes up. Exhale, left foot comes between your hands. Inhale as your arms go up. Exhale, arms down to the mat with an option to float your left foot as you exhale down into chaturanga, through up dog and down dog. Pedal out your feet here. Knees come to the mat as we extend our right arm and left leg. Pull them in to meet in the middle 5 times. Left arm extends as your right leg kicks back and then pull them into the middle 5 times. Push back into a wide-legged child's pose for a couple of breaths. Hands come over to the left side of the mat for a right body stretch. Hands go over to the right side of the mat for a left body stretch. Come back up into a plank position. Bring your right leg over to the left side of your mat as it extends out straight, and your left arm goes up to the sky. Inhale as it goes up, exhale as you thread your arm underneath of your waist. 5 times here. Bring your hand back to the mat, your foot steps back. Feel free to stay in down dog or take your flow. We all meet back in down dog, and then we'll go to the other side. Left leg comes to the right side of the mat as it stretches out long. Right arm goes up to the sky as we inhale. Exhale as we thread it through 5 times. Bring your hand back to the mat and your footsteps back. You can take a flow here or leave it out. We'll all meet back in down dog. Come down to a seated position on your mat for our boat pose. Bring your feet to the mat with your knees bent. Engage your core. Hands go behind your thighs as you lift your legs up. Bring your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your body. Inhale to send your legs out long and exhale to bend them. Two more right here. Cross your ankles in front of you as you bring your hands to the mat. Push yourself up and roll up. Come into a goddess squat. Feet are at 45 degrees. Engage your core. Tilt your pelvis as you bend into your squat. Push up and squeeze your glutes at the top. Two more and then we'll hold it down. Come down as low as you can. Hands go to prayer. Take a deep breath. Shake those legs out a minute. Come back and step wide on the long edge of your mat for some side lunges with a twist. Hands come to center as you twist. Bend your knee as you twist to the side. Stick your booty out there so you're not damaging any knee joints. Make sure the bent knee is tracking over your toes. Come to the top of your mat, take a flow. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, hands go down. Step back to plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog and exhale through down dog. Roll your spine up into a plank position. Right foot goes to the side and then left foot goes to the side. We're going to do this 5 times each side. Bring your knees down and push back into a child's pose. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Stand up and we're going to get ready to do our fast moving workouts. Air squats are coming up, so go ahead and get those started. We'll do this for 20 seconds. Remember to push your tempo here. We want to get our heart rate going. Three more squats. 10-second break here. We're going to get into the next one. So stand at the top of your mat and we're going to do alternating lunges. Start with your right leg back and then step forward, left leg back. Amazing. Take a 10-second break here as we get set for our next one, which is side kick throughs. Come down to your mat and float your knees above the mat. Right leg kicks through to the left side. Left leg kicks through the right side. You're doing awesome. Keep going. Take your 10-second break here, and then we'll get set for a standing bicycle. So hands come to temples as we crunch through the sides. Squeeze that glute on the supporting leg as you come up. Getting ready for our air squats. Make sure you keep the tempo up here. Take your 10-second break. Step up to the top of your mat and get ready for your alternating lunges. Right leg goes back, left leg goes back. Get set for our kick throughs. Knees come down to the mat, fold them halfway up, and then kick your right foot to the left, left foot to the right. Come up to stand. Standing bicycle. Second round is done, you guys. Great job. Let's take a tree pose. Get our heart rate back down. Right side up. Take 4 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Left leg comes up now. Let's take 4 more deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Coming to our 20-second break, grab some water and I'll meet you back for our final third round. Stand at the top of your mat, arms go up as we inhale, exhale to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift with a flat back. Hold your breath in as your hands come to the mat, step back to plank. Exhale through chaturanga, inhale through up dog, and exhale through down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale as it steps in between your hands. Inhale to send your arms up. Exhale, arms back down to the mat. Option to float your leg here as we come down into Chaturanga, up dog, and then exhale through down dog. Inhale as your left leg goes up. Exhale as it steps in between your hands. Inhale as your arms go up. Exhale as your hands come down to the mat. Option to float your left foot as we come down into a Chaturanga. Inhale through up dog and exhale through down dog. Take a couple breaths here as you pedal out your feet. Come down to balancing table pose. Arm and leg extends and then pull it in to meet in the middle. We'll do this 5 times on each side. Go to the left side now. Place your hands back on the mat as we come into a wide-legged child's pose. Arms reach over to the left side of your mat. Come back to center and arms go over to the right side of your mat. Come up to a plank position. Right leg goes through the left side of your mat. Left arm goes up. Inhale to reach. Exhale to thread your arm underneath your waist. Inhale up. Exhale down. We'll do this 5 times on each side. Bring your hand to the mat, leg goes back. You can stay in down dog here or take a vinyasa flow. Left leg goes out to the right side of your mat. Right arm comes up to the sky as we inhale and exhale to thread it through. Bring your hand back to the mat. Leg steps back. You can take a flow or leave it out. Come back to down dog for a couple of breaths. Come to sit on your mat for a boat pose. Pull your legs in. Engage your core as your legs go up. Arms go out behind you, fingertips pointing towards your body. Inhale, legs go long. Exhale, legs bend. Cross your ankles, hands come to the mat as you step up. Come to face the long edge of your mat for some goddess squats. Feet go out 45 degrees as we bend down and up. We'll do 10 of these. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes at the top. Come down and hold. Take a deep breath. I know those legs are probably pretty warm right now. Hold in there. Come up and shake your legs out. And then we'll go into our side lunge with a twist. Toes point towards the long edge of your mat. Bend that knee and reach towards your foot. Make sure your knee is tracking over your toes so that we don't have any knee issues. And really stick your booty out and twist to get your core fired up. Great job, you guys. Come to stand at the top of your mat. You're going to take a flow. Inhale as your arms go up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Hold your breath as you step back into plank. Exhale down through chaturanga. Inhale through up dog. And exhale through down dog. Roll up to plank. Right leg goes to the side and then left leg goes to the side. 5 times on each side. Keep those hips low and those glutes and core engaged. Bring your knees to the mat and push back into a child's pose. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Come up to stand and we'll get ready to do our 2 rounds of HIIT workout. Air squats coming up next. Go ahead and start now. Ten seconds break. Take a breath, stand at the top of your mat, and we'll get ready to do our lunges. Right foot steps back, and then left leg steps back. Keep up the pace. We're almost done. You guys are doing awesome. Take a break here. We're going to get set up for our side kick throughs. Come down to the mat. Float your knees halfway up off of the mat. Right leg kicks through to the left side. Left leg kicks through to the right side. Ten-second break here, and then we'll do our standing bicycle. Hands come up to temples as we crunch to the side. Keep your back long, don't hunch over here, and squeeze that glute on the supporting leg. One more round and then we get to relax. We'll be done. Go ahead with your air squats. Keep up the pace. We want to get our heart rate going. Take a break. Step to the top of your mat for some alternating kickback lunges. Right leg goes back, and then left leg goes back. Amazing work, guys. We're going to come through to our side kick throughs. Float the knees up, right leg kicks through to the left, left leg kicks through to the right. Keep that pace going. You guys are doing awesome. Come on up to stand. We'll do one more standing bicycle. Hands come to temples as you rotate. Keep that back nice and straight and squeeze that glute on the supporting leg. We made it! Good job, guys. Let's take a tree pose. Get our heart rate down. Right leg goes up. Take 4 deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Switch to your left side now. 4 deep belly breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. You guys did awesome. Thank you for joining me today. It was a hard workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.